What is up, guys? My name is Thomas, and this is my first solo upload to the Strictly Business Gaming channel. Now, for those of you guys who don't actually know who I am, my name is Thomas. I am your friendly neighborhood Canadian in this little corner of the world that we call esports. Now, what I specifically do for Strictly Business is I'm going to be uploading YouTube content every Friday, either myself or with my show partner, Azumius. It'll be things from gameplay commentaries to like this, to highlights and clips from the show that we do every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. You know, maybe we'll even start a playthrough or something like that. But basically, what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is Black Ops 3. Now, I know this topic has been absolutely beaten to death, so I'm not going to give you a list of what I want and what I don't want. I'll have a little conversation about it later on. What I want to start with is where my start in Call of Duty came, and that actually comes back to the gameplay that you're watching right now. My actual start in Call of Duty was Black Ops 1. I got my first Xbox 360 just a couple months after Halo 3 was released. I got my Xbox, I got Halo 3, I was the happiest guy on earth. I was a complete Halo fanboy as well. You know, every time somebody would say, hey, you should try Call of Duty, I'm like, no, I got Halo. I'm good. I don't need anything else. But the day eventually came that a friend of mine brought over Black Ops and said, hey man, you should really try this, you know, it's a super fun game. So I said, you know what have I got to lose? I'll try Black Ops with you. So we put it into my Xbox, we fired up Zombies, and we were playing Zombies on Keynote or Toten for probably 4 or 5 hours that night. You know, it was absolutely fantastic. I became absolutely hooked on the game, and the very next day I went out and bought my own copy of Black Ops 1. That night again, I called up my friend and I'm like, hey, are we gonna play Call of Duty again tonight? He's like, yeah. So I said, are we gonna do Zombies again tonight? And he's like, no. And I asked, what? Why? What's wrong with Zombies? He said, no, nothing, but I want to show you how to, you know, play on multiplayer. I said, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, that's fine. Let's do multiplayer then. So, that night, I'll never forget this. I plug in Black Ops 1, and the first map that we play is Team Deathmatch on Firing Range. Now, right off the break, I sprint straight into the middle of the map and die immediately. And I get kind of upset. I'm like, yo, what the hell, man? Like, I didn't even see the other guy. You know, my buddy's like, well, you gotta play a little slower in this game. You know, the kill times are a lot faster than Halo. I'm like, okay, sure. So, my next life, I tried to just kind of sneak up the side of the map, you know, right where all the rotating targets are. Thought I'd just sneak right up there. And I got shot in the back again and died. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, this game sucks. I can't kill anybody. But on my third life, again, I just sprinted out. I was using the MP5K, like the starter class with the MP5K. And I just raced straight out into the middle of the map, and I got my first kill. I just hip fired, sprayed and prayed. It was probably the ugliest kill you've ever seen. But I got the kill, that's all that mattered to me. It was absolutely fantastic. I'll never forget that moment, because that was the moment that I absolutely became hooked on Call of Duty. So, moving forward, my first introduction to competitive Call of Duty was actually right around the start of Black Ops 2. It was the event right before Call of Duty Champs. Now, I had no idea that there was even a competitive gaming scene out there. Like, I had heard, like, oh, StarCraft 2 tournaments, yada yada, and like that's really ever going to be something. But I watched a Call of Duty event, and I was rooting for Farico. Not because, you know, I had any attachment to the players or anything, it's just all the announcers were like, you know, this is the team to watch, this is the team to beat, so I said, you know what, I'm going to choose the winners. So I picked the winners, and Farico went on and won that tournament. I had a blast watching it. It was a fantastic time. Then COD Champs rolls around, and I watched COD Champs actually on my Xbox. So I took part in like all those voting when the screens would come up, you know, who's going to win the finals, Farico or Envy, putting my votes in and feeling fantastic about it. And I caught the bug. Became absolutely hooked on competitive Call of Duty then, and I've been watching religiously ever since. So now that Black Ops 3 has been announced, you know, confirmed, and Obviously, Vonderhaar is a big supporter of the competitive community. I know I said earlier that I wasn't going to give a list of things I want and things I don't want, but really it can be summed up in one statement, what I want for Black Ops 3. It doesn't have to be the perfect game, and nor do I think it'll be the perfect game. It's not going to be perfectly competitive straight out of the box. That's because Call of Duty never is. All that I really hope for is just full developer support. I hope Vonderhaar jumps behind competitive 110%. Same with all of Treyarch Studios. Same with Activision. I just hope everybody really hops on the bandwagon. Because Call of Duty right now, it's getting stale and stagnant, and not a lot of people want to play it anymore. Kind of rightfully so. Like, Advanced Warfare is the first Call of Duty to really change things up drastically, and it just didn't work out too well. Black Ops has to find a way to reinvent the series without ruining the Call of Duty feel, which I think Advanced Warfare has done a little bit. It doesn't feel like Call of Duty anymore. It feels like a mix between Titanfall and like some other game. So I'm just hoping for full developer support. That's really the major thing that we need. And make sure to tune into COD Weekly, because we are going to be live every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Ask me some questions. I want to get to know you guys better. I want to get to know the viewers. So leave your questions down below. Share the video. Everything like that is greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.